Hey everybody, how are you doing? We got anybody here? We got two people here, it says. We'll give some people some time to get in here. How's it going today? I hope well. Well, we're going to give people about 5-10 minutes to get in here if they're coming. And I'm going to try to do a better job watching the extra computer over here in case we get OBS blows us out again. I'll be more aware of what's going on quicker. So we'll give some people some time to get in here. Who all's here? Hey Ryan, how you doing, man?
That's it? You had $1 million. You'd do two chicks at the same time?
Damn straight. I always wanted to do that, man. And I think if I were a millionaire, I could hook that up, too, because chicks dig dudes with money.
Money, 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 money. I'm rolling in the money, 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 money. I get that fast money in a I get that fast money in a money, 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 money. I'm rolling in the
Woo! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! We'll give some people some time to get in here, but I've got some footage that I took and some other footage that I found, and well, here, y'all just kick back while we're waiting for some people to get in here. Who else here? Hey, boy Paul. There, I think I got it fixed now. Hey, I got notes and everything, man. We're ready. Who else here? It says we got 7 people here. Who all we got here? We got Boy Paul. We got Ryan. Who else is here? Where's everybody from? Crunchy Donut. Crunchy Donut. That's a pretty awesome screen name. Netherlands. You know, it's always a weird choice on when to do these, because I know that we've got a good contingency in like the Paris area and also in the West Coast and in the U.S. and Canada, and it's always, well, hell, whenever you do it, you're going to piss off somebody. But hey, we got 9 people here. When y'all come in, say howdy and let us know where you're from. But appreciate everybody that's here. As the girl told you here at the very beginning, ain't nothing that we do in here financial advice. So everything is just my opinion. So we'll do the little disclosure thing here again, and then let's get started.
I'm rolling in the I get that fast money in I get that fast money in
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. One of the things that I talk about in the thumbnail is some wallet hygiene and just some information hygiene. Hey, YY, how you doing? And this is important stuff. While the market seems to be taking a break right now, excuse me. While the market seems to be taking a break right now, you can either stare at your screen and hope that it goes up or down, or while you're doing that, you can also be doing something productive that helps you get further in your hobby. One of the things that happened to me the other day, I was doing something with this computer, and one of the apps went off, and then it set off a, long story short, I had to do a complete clear hash. I had to kick everything out information-wise. And when I did, I was going back into add all of my JSONs back in and bring all the balances in the different Polkadot currencies where they showed, and one that I really needed to show wasn't showing up. Why, all red, sir. Hey, just a thing, right? So anyway, when we talk about information hygiene, I personally think that you ought to have your funds spread out in many different wallets. That way, if there is a compromise, you're not completely wiped out. But one video that I did a while back, would have been about 2 years ago, was on AltBet. There it is. Hang on a sec. Was on AltBet. And this was 2 years ago, yeah. And what happened with one of their mandatory wallet updates, when you did it, you downloaded a virus. And when you had that virus on your computer, it did a hard target search for wallet information, which it reported back. And then everybody that had wallet information on their laptop got cleaned out, got absolutely cleaned out. So one of the things that I would recommend, one of the things that I would definitely recommend is to take all information for these wallet addresses, Get them off of your computer, get them off of your laptop, and get them on a thumb drive. And I just got notification again that Ledger hack, my information came back up again. Make sure you're changing your passwords and everything, but don't keep anything on your laptop as far as a password or anything like that is concerned. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Y'all, usually like to try to do this at the rear end of the video, but you guys follow me over on Twitter because there's some important information that we find from time to time that I only do videos every now and then, but and some of this information that I put onto here I found in the Chico Army Telegram chat. But if you're not in there, or even if you are, keep an eye on Twitter. Not necessarily a video, but this is a thing I'm starting now. Here we are, day 136. Where the hell is the pull together Coinbase listing? Where the hell is it? Most of y'all are too young to remember Nightline before there was cable news. They got their start, day whatever, of the Iranian hostage situation. Doing some recon, there is an Austin cryptocurrency get-together. It looks pretty weak, quite frankly. So I'm doing a little bit of recon. And the two best places I found are right next door to each other. One's got a larger shaded area, but they both have live music. I like this one because actually the name of it is called Moon Tower. And this guy used to be up on the... roof. Let me see what you guys are saying, if anything yet. Hey, Eric, how you doing, sir? Hey. This was interesting, I thought. And some of you guys got short memories, man. So, Mark Cuban, evidently he's in on this Titan. And it goes tits up, and now he's out calling for regulation. Now, remember, this is the same guy whose scrotum you guys were massaging a couple of months ago. I remember in 2018 and in 2019, I remember him going from crypto's a scam to either being an influencer or being involved in the promotional side of a couple of different ICOs that had come out, and they all went tits up. I was just surprised that you guys turned around and gave them that much love that quickly. Oh, what was I going to show you? I did a little secret getaway yesterday, trying to get some new habits started. This is down in Barton Creek. I've shared this with you before. That's my little fortress of solitude that I forget about every now and then. This is the one. Thank God it's over. But, oh my God. Oh my God. This was a train wreck. This was a fireball. This is... a lot of the things that I mentioned in this one right here just a month ago. The biggest thing that I saw in there was when she was asked by Senator Cronin about, hey, exactly what I was talking about in that video, about, hey, typically whenever you pass legislation, tax legislation, it takes effect the following January 1st. They're jamming it through to try to make it retroactively, just like I said that they were going to over here. So basically, they've spent $8 billion in an effort to collect $800 billion to pay for a lot of social programs and to, money printing to go burr. Somebody's got to pay for it eventually. But yeah, I think what we'll see here in the next coming months is an announcement that this major hike in capital gains taxes is going to be retroactive to this past January 1st. Yep. Told you. All right. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Anything yet? Hey, Jonah. P wholeness, bro. P wholeness. All right, you got me. I don't know what that means, but if it's good, P wholeness to you too, my brother. One of the things that I mentioned on the thumbnail was different dexes that you should be using. Now there was a tweet, Tyler retweeted it from Alchemist. Well, yeah, I guess it's just as easy to. Where it talks about sandwich and how much you paid in it. Here, I'll share this. If you guys didn't see this, oh. You can check to see how much gas you paid over what you should have with that link that I just put in the chat. But to take some funds out and to do some things and to do some moves and some nunya going on, I needed to take some DAI and I needed to switch it into USDC in one instance and USDT in another. And I went to Uniswap and I looked at it and I was like, whoa, that's a big hit. Because normally we may power through these things, right? We talk about, I'm trading one DAI for one USDC, one DAI for one Tether, one USDC for one Tether. It should be basically a 1-to-1. But I was taking about a $500 haircut trading from $1 pegged asset to another. And I took issue with that. So I'm like, whoa. So I went from Uniswap. I checked out Mystex. I checked out Paraswap. I like Paraswap because what it does is it spreads your buy out, so there's not a whole lot of slippage on any one exchange. I like that. I even looked in here, and the best deal that I found was on Zapper. It literally, actually, I made instead of taking a $500 haircut, I got an $8 overage, which, hey, paid for the gas. So make sure that you're shopping around before you just blindly push orders through. Make sure that you're checking that out. And not only that, Zapper is one of the ones that Tyler mentioned several months ago about having a potential airdrop in the future. And in listening to Crypto Culture, Kinsey, the other day, he was sharing some tweets in his live stream as well that basically is evidence that, hey, it looks like we're going to have a Zapper airdrop before the end of the year. So, hey, even if you're just doing a stable coin to a stable coin, it's trade volume on the exchange. So if everything is equal, and it's available on Zapper, maybe you want to check out doing your trade on Zapper here for a little bit. Maybe. We need pull on the base stat. Pull on the base stat. Pull on the base stat. I'm sorry, brother. Right over my head. I'm sorry. What else? What else is going on? Oh! Again, another reason why you ought to follow on Twitter. Let me see if I can find it. If you are an OMI, make sure that you do the migration. I think your stuff is on pause if you haven't already migrated it over. All right, here you go. I'm going to post this link here also in the chat. If you're a 3-3er and you haven't migrated to the new website, you need to do that. You need to do that now. You're losing money. What else is going on? Man, I told you I didn't really have much. Oh. I did have something that I completely... All right, here, let me fix this so you can see what I'm seeing. So I had to clear out a different wallet and put on here. All right, so this is Virgin Wallet. But anyway, this is Revoke Cash. We talked about it a couple of times. Let me put this in the chat. All right, let me come back over here. All right. So what you want to do, if you've got more than one wallet, and hopefully you do, what you want to do, you want to come over here and hook your wallet up to it. Unclick this one right here that says filter out unregistered. And then you'll get a list. You'll get a list of different applications. You know, like every time that you click, yes, give access, if it has unlimited allowance, there'll be an option like right here that says click revoke. Revoke that because they're the vampire. You invited them into the home. And they can clean out your entire wallet. If you've ever been into a project that had a rug pull, definitely make sure that those guys are off there. But you shouldn't have very many, if any, ones that have unlimited allowances. It's not good, man. It's not good. You're begging yourself to get in trouble. So that kind of goes back to that hygiene part as well. All right. Well, let's see if you guys got anything going on. Oh, that happened to you with the unlimited access, Eric? Is that what you're saying? Damn it, 20-minute delay. I wish there was a way to do these live. I mean, live, where we're actually interacting. What is my favorite project? Well, Bitcoin. Ethereum. I do the other plays to stack more ETH and everything, but Mist. I mean, Chainlink is a blue chip. You need to have some in your wallet in the story. Is it my favorite? No, right now Mist is, because it's doing something completely different. Oh, Eric, man, I hate to hear that, my brother. I'm so sorry. Don't give us a dollar amount, but was it a little bowl of porridge, a medium-sized bowl of porridge, or a big bowl of porridge? Do I like NU? I don't know NU. Oh, is that the one that Tyler was talking about yesterday? Or earlier this week? There was one that came on, and I was in transit. I listened to it, but I probably need to re-listen to it. And that might have been either or the last 2 days. Oh, man, I hate that for you, Eric. I'm sorry. Did anyone order the helium miner? I didn't, but is that the one that Low Key Money is always talking to Kinsey about on Sunday streams? I believe it is. I believe so, Ryan. I mean, I've got a brand new Ledger X that I still haven't even opened yet, because right after I got it in my hands, out comes the news story. Kinsey's big on the other one, Trezor. But yeah, in theory it would, but also not all of the web wallets, which again, I've got some in a hard wallet. I've got some in cold wallet storage. I've got some in different web wallet addresses, and you just don't keep any of that information on your wallet. As far as the Ledger attack, my understanding is information wise, you're fine, you're okay, but somebody owns Bitcoin and now we know their personal address. We got constitutional carry here in Texas. We got constitutional carry. So if y'all want to come visit the suburbs, come on. Come on. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, not safer to me, but I hate to hear that, man. I hate to hear that. I know one buddy got hit hard on that alt bet, the virus that was in their wallet update. Yeah. Yeah, I love Chainlink. It's just not, I just don't bow east and worship it. So Jonah, when you say that is the one that he was talking about either yesterday or the day before. Oh yeah, constitutional carry, baby, constitutional carry. Oh, well, let's see. What have we been? We got 10 viewers. I'm out of stuff to talk about. I really talked about the things I was gonna mention. I'm kind of easing back into crypto per se. Whew. Yep, absolutely. Well, hey, you know what? We did a 30-minute one. What, 30 minutes? Unless anybody's got anything, maybe we can, we got 12 viewers here now. If you've got a coin you want to talk about, go ahead and bring it up. But maybe we can do these more often if we just keep them, nice and short. But any of y'all got anything that you want to? Am I on the sideline? Before I left, I came back. I came back in halfway, just to get. So I wasn't having to watch it the whole time. I ended up doing a couple of scalps because they were right there and so easy. Excuse me, but I've still got a lot sitting in DAI and now in USDC, and I was doing my taxes, and because I'm in Texas, we had that winter storm a couple of months back, so we had an extra month on the tax thing, so. So I waited till the last minute, but right before I went to Miami, my sister sent me a text, said, hey, I need y'all's email address because the accountant needs to send you some tax information. If y'all remember last spring, I lost my last of my aunts. And when my grandmother passed, we had to go through every book. Because that generation, man, they put money in books. And then sometimes you'd be going to, and there's 1,000,000 books in the house. And my aunt's the same way. I was telling my sister that, except she didn't do it with books. She did it with different investment accounts. She was a single woman a good portion of these years, and she was making good bank. But there's 8 of us cousins, and she didn't have any kids. So it's been like, oh, here's another account, divided by 8. It's been a lot of fun, but my sister let me know right before I went on the trip, I got a tax document coming to you. Well, I already knew what my tax implication was. I'd just forgotten about that. Boy, there's some good news. So I waited till the last minute that day, and I added all that in. Got it done at 11:40. 11:40. But also, hey, got another check. So that's the Easter basket that just keeps on giving. So I'm back into part of my position. I've still got a lot in stable coins because I'm always wrong. And so if I went in, it's going to drop. And if I sold, it's going to skyrocket. So I've quit doing bigger exits because I realize I'm always wrong. Well, hang on. Because the comments don't always post for the first 28 hours, let me put the questions where they're on screen here for anybody that watches. You broke your moral rule. Have a good day, Jonah Alchemist. What do you think of VeChain? No. I'm not a guy. I'm not a VeChain guy. And they can do whatever, and anybody that's invested in it that make money, hey man, good for you, good for you. Not my thing. Not my thing. I bought BNB because a project Greenland about to migrate to Energy Web. They launched about. All right, interesting. Hey, Jason Bryant. Love your show. What are your thoughts on Kusama? Yeah, bought in at 8 after Tyler's show. Yep. Well, I mean, there's good and there's bad news, right? I mean, I bought it $8 also. I didn't buy as much as I should have. And yeah, over the last month, it's dropped 50%. But guess what? So is Ethereum. Bitcoin about half of that. You know, everything is still I hate to use the word tethered, but it's so connected to Bitcoin. When Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin goes down, there's always outliers. But the moves are more emotional. So when Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum's move is down further. And when Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum's move is up further. Same with Kusama. I'm not worried about it. It's right now it's following Ethereum. But there's a lot of people doing these parachain auctions. And when they're doing these parachain auctions, you're locking up a loan, and from our end, we're locking them up now. And so, if we're doing a crowd loan, I mean, this ain't them selling, is it? If so, this is Ethereum 2019. But I don't know how the whole loan thing works. I guess I should look into that. But if that's not a whole lot of downward pressure from selling as part of the crowd loan, and I'm not saying it is, people don't feel the need to come in here and start yelling at me. But if it's not that, I wouldn't worry about it. It's right in line with what Ethereum's doing. And, hey, you said the magic word. We're in at $8. If you've been staking this whole time, and hopefully you have, you've got more. And again, did I take some profits? Yeah, I'm big on taking profits. But we've got another run. If we're at that middle ground now, we've got another run left in us. I wouldn't worry about it. But that's me, not financial advice. Are you worried about the inflation program from Mist that will bring down the price in the long run? I have a decent sized bag, not invested in the LP for the cruise. Oh, dude. I'm sorry, man. If you've got Mist and you're not in a crucible, you ain't doing it right, my brother. You don't have to do all of it. Maybe you do 25% or 50%, not financial advice. But you need your money working for you. The longer that you're in, the greater the rewards. I just maxed out on like 4 of my different crucibles. In my opinion, you're not doing it right, brother. And while gas fees are low, if they're still low, and while the price, what is the price of it? Right now it's $72. Now ETH is down as well, but in theory, that just means that costs you less collateral. But am I worried about it? As stated into your question, no, I'm really not. I think we're looking at a $750 to $1,000 coin. I ain't worried about it. And if by doing the Crucible, the worst thing that happens to me is that I have more of them when that point happens, That ain't a bad thing. Hey, Doobie Cook, how are you, my brother? I'm sorry that I don't say everybody's name with that kind of enthusiasm. Hey, Doobie Cook, how are you doing today? Especially after everyone on Twitter started shilling due to the parachain auctions. Yeah, but again, the good news is those chips are off the table. What are... Wait. DB, are you going to... Yeah, Doobie, win video. Thanks, man. That makes sense. What is your profit-taking target for Kusama? Well, what seems like dog years ago, I took profits at 50, at and at 60 at a 10x. So I'm probably not the guy you need to be asking that, but for me, I'm not looking at it as $1 for that one because we are in at $8. I'm not looking at that one as a price exit. I'm looking at that one as a time exit, and my position's not that big. I kept saying, "It'll come back down. It'll come back down," but it never did. I don't know. I'm probably thinking more November. I'm probably thinking time-wise instead of price-wise, only because I don't want to be in at the ass end of this run. I want to be safe and in my positions by November, mid-December at the latest. The only thing that I understand about the Crucible, Eric asked, can you tell us about the Crucible migration on the 23rd? And the only thing that I know about that, well, if I'm going to read the question, I can show you guys what you came to see. There you go. The only thing that I can tell you about it is that I asked the same question. Does that mean I need to take a time out and get out or what? I didn't understand either. And what they said was, and there'll be more coming in their Discord and in their and on their Twitter, but you can subscribe to more than one. So you don't need to do anything to end the first one. You just need to do something to start the second one, if that makes sense. Okay, good. You got some in there. Thanks, man. What are you taking profit? Also the same question with Sora. Again, Jason, I think that I'm going to stick to my... I think price-wise on XOR. When are we going to see DOT, XDAI? When are we going to see all that in the same? To me, that's a Polka DEX. When I can change Bitcoin for DOT, for ETH, for Alchemist coin, that I can go from one chain to another. That's when Polka swap is real to me. And I think at that point we're looking at again another $750 to $1,000 XOR. But again, what do I know? Yeah, everything's dropping, man. Everything's dropping. What's this Crucible? The Crucible is basically Mist version of farming, if you will. Yeah, check out their Twitter, Jason. It's basically the first thing that you do is in version 2 in Uniswap. Put it in the LP, the liquidity pool, and then go to hey, Jose. There. That actually, and if you don't even have it in the LP, if you don't even have it in the liquidity pool, this link right here will prompt you to be into the liquidity pool. Hey, Michael Fox Salad. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us. But even in that, if you don't have anything in the liquidity pool, it will prompt you to put it in the liquidity pool and then to put it into their version of the farming. So I'm going to bring something here. This is not me pimping this, but this is I'm surprised nobody's asked yet, but this is this polka dog. It's a meme token. Now, the most you can do in any wallet is 50,000 at a time, and you need to have the slippage at about 8%. And I am not recommending this at 22 cents. So before you guys start reading in the Telegram group and everything, you guys be careful with this. It's a meme token. And this has just been the last few days. Don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. So before any of you ask, at this point, at this price, $48 million in circulating supply. I kind of hard to recommend something when it was on a 10,000% run. So be careful with that. Do I have any thoughts on NFY and the space tokens drama? At first I saw that there was drama. And yeah, I didn't much care for that. But what are you going to do? With NFY, man, I'm good on that. We bought at 60 and I sold a lot between 100 and 600. I mean, between 500 and 600. And I've just been selling the rewards ever since. What I have hodled is what I have in the LP NFT. So, for me personally, it could go to 0 and I'm fine. But I know that we have a lot of the Chico Army that's into that. So, hopefully you guys have been taking profits along the way. Yeah, I don't really know that much about the details, man. It was just negative and I got out. What is the strategy on the 23rd? And I apologize. You're going to have to... You're going to have to give me a little more information than that. What's the 23rd? Because I don't know. I'm not being coy. All right. Well, we're going to wait for Boy Paul to come back with his answer. If anybody's got any other questions, let me know. Because otherwise, we're coming up on just shy of an hour. And I want to try to keep these short so we can do them more often. Are you staking Link anywhere? No, my position's pretty small. Now, I do have a lot of link pull, and it's staking. But, no. Oh! Okay, gotcha. Well, we may have lost Boy Paul. Oh, wait, there he is. Oh, Crucible. All I'm going to do is just subscribe to the new, and I'm probably mispronouncing, Aludel. And then that's it. That's all you really need to do, is my understanding. But keep an eye in their Discord and keep an eye on their Twitter, because they said more details to come. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. It looks pretty simple. All right. Well, I do believe that I'm gonna boogie. I don't like Richard Hart, ergo I don't like Hex. Convex Finance, I'm not familiar with it. Kind of young. I'll look into it, my brother. Thank you. Link pull is, look it up on CoinGecko, LPL. It's Yep. We'll see what happens here. But anyway, man, I'm going to go check out 2 health clubs that are at the end of my subdivision here, and try to find a way to help me reach my goal by the middle of August, as far as this belly of mine. So, hey, I appreciate all you guys that clicked in. Thank you so much. And we'll talk. Yeah, I'm still an OMI, Jose. I sell the rewards here and there. I'm not a strict 3-3er. Well, I was on vacation. Ewan, I was on vacation for about 3 weeks, and I unplugged for the most part. No, you're welcome. Hey, you guys, make sure you sub to Doobie Cook. He's got a nice laid-back view on things, and so when you feel like screaming and maybe cutting bait and running, he might be a guy to listen to help calm you down a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and boogie. Vaya con huevos, sunshine, lollipops, rainbows, unicorns, and all those good things. Much love. And we'll talk to you soon. Miss Jillian, I'll see you tonight, lady. Bye-bye.